everybody. I hope you enjoyed part 1 of the Bible story from last time of how God made our wonderful world. Well, today, as you can probably see, I'm on the beach because we're learning the next part of the story. This bit is about how God made the animals on the sea. Can you see behind me? How he made the animals on the land and in the air. And finally, he made people. First, we're going to remind ourselves of the first part of the story before we carry on to part 2. I hope you enjoy it.
In the beginning, God made heaven and earth. At first it was empty and dark. So, God gathered up the light and called it day. He gathered up the darkness and called it night. God watches over everything. On day 2, God divided the air from the water. He put some water above the air and some below it. He named the air sky. On day 3, God was busy making puddles, oceans, lakes, waterfalls, rivers, and the dry ground too. He made so many different kinds of plants, trees, flowers, and bushes, no one could count them all. God said his work was good. On day 4, God put the sun in the sky to warm the earth by day, and put the moon and the stars in the sky to shine at night. Then God made spring, summer, fall, and winter. All that he made was good. On day 5, God made starfishes, octopuses, whales, and turtles. He made fast little fish for rivers and slippery big fish for the ocean. He made big birds like eagles to soar in the sky, and zippy little birds like hummingbirds. He made birds in all shapes, sizes, and colors. On day 6, God made the animals, puppies, cows, horses, kitties, bears, lizards, mice, worms, and lots more. Everything was good. But something was still missing. There were no people. So God made some. He made them to be just like him. He did this so they would become friends with him. God named the first man Adam and put him in a beautiful garden. God gave Adam all the animals, all the fish, and all the birds too. Then God gave Adam one more thing, a woman to be his wife.
I will call you Eve.
So now we know how, step by step, God made our wonderful world. Did you see how God looked at each thing he had made and said it was good? What did he make last of all? Yes, it was people, wasn't it? And in the story, God made people, that's us, to be just like him. And why did he make people? It was so that we could be friends with God, with him. Isn't that great? So I wonder if you'd like to just say a prayer with me now. You might like to close your eyes with me, or you might like to keep them open so you can look at this lovely world that we're going to thank God for. So let's talk to God. Dear God, we thank you for this wonderful world that you have made. All the things in it, the sky, the trees, the seas, the animals, and also for making us. Help us to remember you and that you want to be our friend. Amen. Well, the craft for you to make this time is a sea animal bunting. And it's just here, I've made it on the wall here. And you can see it hanging up. So hopefully you'll get that in the post in the next couple of days. And hopefully you'll enjoy making that to remind yourself what a wonderful world of animals that God has made. And now we're going to go over to Claire, because Claire's got a song about the end of our story today, about people, how God made all the people in the world and how wonderful that is. Have fun this summer. Bye.
Hello children, you've been learning all about how Father God created the world. This song tells us that Father God, when he created the world, also created me and you and everyone. It's called Father God Created the World. There are 3 verses and we're going to learn all of them. This is how it goes. The first verse, Father God created the world, which means he created me. Father God created the world, which means he created me. Father God created the world, which means he created me, created me, created me. And the next verse is Father God created the world, which means he created you. Father God created the world, which means he created you. And then the last verse is Father God created the world, which means he created us. Father God created the world, which means he created us. Let's sing it.